Good morning. First up, we must talk to groceries, right? Because told you all yesterday she fell in the water. So let's see how she's doing. Oh, look. She feels okay. Well, she's alive. Groceries. What happened yesterday?
From the beginning?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what happened?
I got new shoes that I wasn't used to.
You had new shoes?
And they were slippery as all can be. And so I fell a few times. One time I banged my forearm, and now I can't grip anything with my left hand. So that made the fording. Fording is when you wade through water. Sorry, for those that don't know. Anyways, and so when I did that, a bunch of people were saying, "Oh no, don't use the rope. Go over here, it's easier." The problem is the rope went right over where all the big rocks were, and the big rocks are what breaks the current. Well, I went over where they said, and I fell in the water. My camera is destroyed, my battery bank is destroyed.
Your trekking poles.
I lost my trekking poles, they floated down the river. I lost my hat.
No,
So
the hat.
Now I can't summon Katahdin with my famous hat. And I'm banged up. My legs are banged up from falling. It was one of the worst days on trail yesterday for me. So luckily I have some people coming from Shaw's. Big shout out, guys. Thank you so much.
Shaw's Hiker Hostel.
Shaw's Hiker Hostel in Monson. They're coming and they're bringing me new shoes. Well, another pair of new shoes, different ones. They're bringing me a fleece liner because I froze here last night. They're bringing me trekking poles.
And a cup of coffee.
And a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And battery backup. Nothing will replace my cameras, but onwards and upwards to Mama K.
Woohoo! Okie dokie, so we're ready to get started. First we must pick up all the items that groceries is getting delivered from Shaw's Hiker. That's going to be at 7:30. It's about 0.2 actually from our shelter, which is really convenient. And then we have about 3.1 mile to go up Barren Mountain. I'm wearing my buff, my survivor buff, which I have had since I've been hiking. I just never wear it. Because today is going to be cold as well as windy. So there's winds like between 15 and 17 miles per hour, but also wind gusts up to 30 miles an hour. So that's why I'm wearing it around my head. Don't really like a lot of wind around my ears. Most of you know I don't really like wind, and the noise of it is a big part of it. So we'll see how that's gonna work out for me today. It's gonna be like this today and tomorrow. But first, let's get the stuff, because they also brought us some coffee, or they're going to bring us some coffee. That I'm excited about. And moving on. So we thought we just would walk 0.2 and then there'll be like a beautiful van waiting for us. But no, there is a side trail and we have to take to the van, which is another 0.8. So we'll be hiking a total of 1.6 extra miles today. But hey, I wanted to say, I am now completely convinced that the people who created the Appalachian Trail are trying to kill us. Because this side trail is a heaven trail. Like, beautiful to walk on. What the hell is going on? Like, every time we get back onto the Appalachian Trail, it's like misery, disaster, like killing us. Come on.
Convert.
All right, groceries got all of her equipment. Now we're gonna hike 0.8 miles back to the Appalachian Trail, and then we're ascending a mountain. Okay, we're back on the AT. There's our white blaze. Woohoo! I have now walked 2,100 miles. And I have only 94.3 miles left. Wow. Wow. Looks like a airplane crashed. Crazy. Wow. Huh. Intense. Wow. Just came from there. Just ascended Columbus Mountain, which is one of the chairback mountains. There was no view, so couldn't really take much of a video. Now doing another pud, and then having our final chairback today. And then after that, tomorrow, we have Whitecap. And then we're done with the mountains until Katahdin. Oh, I'm so excited. That's where we're gonna go. Have 3 miles left for the day. We are going to hike a little bit less today than we planned, so that we can just get over these mountains. And then hopefully after tomorrow, we'll be increasing our mileage because it'll be essentially kind of flat-ish. So I'm very excited about that. We have another river ford coming up. And this is it. I'm gonna get my Crocs out. Yeah, I'm gonna do it with Crocs because I didn't really like the wet socks after the shoes. But I'm putting my phone away because I don't want to fall. So I found a little dispersed site just after the river. But this is different from what Groceries and I agreed to meet. And so now I need to sit outside my tent and continuously watch the trail because she doesn't tend to look around, unfortunately. She's a very determined walker, but sometimes she can miss things. And so I really need to pay attention, and it's gonna be hard to spot her because she doesn't have her white hat anymore. That white hat was always easy to see, like you're like, oh, there she is. But I do think she's like an hour and a half behind, but it feels weird to go in my tent. Like I feel I need to sit here like for an hour and a half now. So I'm curious to see how long it's actually gonna take.